Hey, to all my Sports-A-Delics out there. Thank you to my current subscribers and thank you to my new subscribers. I'm glad that you guys decided to tune in to hear what I have to say. Would you please smash that subscribe button? Please hit that thumbs up, and share with as many people as you can. I like to think and believe that I'm delivering excellent content to you guys. Also, as always, I want to hear your comments. Be as spirited as you want to be. Now, it's no secret, I am a Washington football fan. However, when I'm delivering information to you guys, I want to be unbiased and objective as possible. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the statistical data stemming from the game on yesterday against the Atlanta Falcons. Now, it was tough out there. We came deep. We were deep in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I mean, we had some of the old sweat hogs showed up. The entire, the snouts, the drag wear. I mean, they were doing it. They were doing it, and I got to tell you, I enjoyed myself. I want to give a big shout out to Big Steve. Thank you, sir, for inviting me to your tailgate. It was awesome. The food was awesome. Your wife was great. Thank you guys for the hospitality. One or two of the nicest Falcon fans that I was able to interact with on yesterday. But they were charged up, and I heard thousands of reasons from about 11 o'clock to game time, thousands of reasons why we were not going to win the game. So you can imagine it was tough, but I held it down for the W, okay? And also shout out Keith. I'm coming at you, sir, and thank you again for your support. Now, the game, like I said, evenly matched through and through. Passing yards, we had 290 yards. The Falcons had 275. Rushing yards, 122. I'd like to see us get up there to that 150, 175 rushing yards, but the 122 worked out for us on yesterday. And we held the Falcons to under 100 yards rushing for the entire game. Go defense. We had 26 first downs. They had 24. We were 4 for 9 on third down. They were 10 for 16 on third down. Now, at 62.5% completion on third down, I felt like the Falcons were very efficient, which let me know also my defense was on the field too long. Okay? Typically, when you win that third down, typically you win the game. That's not etched in stone, but it's moving in the right direction. But we're talking about the Falcons again. Now, neither defense was able to get to the quarterback but one time. So each team had a sack, okay? We got to get our penalty yards down. We had 6 penalties for 85 yards of field position. The Falcons had 7 for only 36 yards. Think about that. 7 for 36 yards, and we had 6 for 80. But anyway, hats off to McLaurin. He showed up like he was supposed to. 6 catches, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's a 20.5 yards per catch. Insane production coming out of McLaurin. Good job yesterday. Gibson ran the ball hard, very hard. 14 carries, only 63 yards, but he averaged 4.5 yards per carry. Now, you know, in football, you want to be at that 4 or 5 yards per carry. That means you're very productive running the ball. So we were productive. At least Gibson was productive, okay? And again, we want to get Gibson up to that at least 85 to 115 yards a game. He's capable. He showed us that last season, but I think he's still kind of getting back from several of the injuries that he had last season. But all in all, great performance. Now, the Falcons wasn't prepared for McKenzie, number 41. You know, I think he came in Caught the ball a couple of times for some key, first downs. But the biggest catch was from Heineke for what ended up being the game-winning touchdown. And again, I'm going to go through how the Falcons became who they are. And famous words from Dennis Green, they were who we thought they were. And if you want to crown them, then you go ahead and crown them. But they didn't get it done. Here we go. They're up by 2. They get the ball, and it's 3 minutes, 40 some odd seconds left. What do? Oh, wow, I'm at it. For my cigar aficionados, my leaf life lovers, this is a Perdomo Habano. Excellent cigar, excellent price points. I think you enjoy it. That's Perdomo Habano, okay? Now, excuse me. The Falcons, they had the ball. They're up by 2. In the face of a blitz, the safeties are up, the linebackers are up. I mean, what does Matt Ryan do? Did he audible? No. He stuck with the original play, handed the ball off to Davis, his running back, and had the man smashed in the backfield for a loss. So now they're behind the sticks on second down. So surely, normally in the NFL, most of the time, second down would be considered a passing down, right? No, not with the Falcons. They hand the ball off again. The running back was able to squeak back to the original line. So now you're 3rd and 10, right? Now the world knows you're going to have to pass the ball. So it's harder for the offense to sometimes complete those 3rd and long yards because everybody knows that you're passing. And these defensive coordinators get paid a lot of money to prevent some of those type of long passes or getting those first down passes. But I don't know. Matt Ryan throws the ball like 5 or 6 yards in front of the sticks and just told the guy, hey, go get the rest of them however you can. But again, because the world knows that you're passing, it's very difficult to get those 5, 6 yards on your own like that, especially when he's throwing you the ball 3 or 4 yards from the line of scrimmage, okay? So the linebackers are pretty much already there. And so they punt. Just over 2 minutes is now left. So at this point, I know we're going to win. So what do? I'll tell you what I did. I stood up and I said, we're going to win the game. The Falcons are the Falcons. This is what you all do. You all don't want to win. Sit down. And so I sat down, right? Now, we're steady moving the ball. You know, they pressure Heineke, the quarterback. He runs, stampers for a first down. He throws a strike out to, by the way, an old Clemson guy, number 13, Humphreys. Out in the flats, he goes for first down. You know, we're moving on down the field. And true to form, man, it's like I could see Heineke's eyes. He goes back. He bails out of the pocket to the left. He's fanning the field. And he turned. I really believe I seen his eyeballs pop literally out of the front part of the helmet. Because McKenzie is over here on the right side pretty much by himself. The closest Atlanta Falcons player to him, you know, was about 10 yards, which is tough on any linebacker. Typically, a running back should be able to make a linebacker miss. But now you had those beasts out there, those Ray Lewises of the world, which made it easier said than done. But he gets the ball, does a little stutter step move, gets past the linebacker. He's going down the sideline. I thought this joker was going to run out of bounds. No, he said, you know what? I'm going for it. And like an airplane, somewhere around the 4 or 5 yard line, he just took off in the air. The Falcons were like, ooh. We were like, ah. Because, I mean, he was up there. And the ball went right over the pylon for the touchdown. Of course, we turned it all the way out, after that. It's about 37 seconds left, and the Falcons didn't have any timeouts, and, the rest is what they say is history. I told you guys we own the Falcons. I told you why. If you didn't watch that first video, please go back and watch it, because then this would make even more sense to you, okay? Again, subscribe, like, and share. And I definitely want to hear your comments. Now, there's some other statistics that I want to go over that I think you're going to find shocking. Now, I told you before, the NFL keeps up with the QBR, which is the quarterback rating. Now, in our division, you have the New York Giants, you have the Philadelphia Eagles, you have Washington, excuse me, and you have Dallas, okay? Daniel Jones is actually has a higher QBR than Dak Prescott. Daniel Jones' QBR is 59.8. Dak Prescott is 58.3. And our main man, Taylor Heineke, is at 59.3. And Jalen Hurts, well, no pun intended, but it hurts to say it, but his QBR is 38.4. Okay? Now, I want you to think about what I just told you guys, okay? Daniel Jones, now this is ESPN. Daniel Jones is ranked 11th overall right here, right now, today. It's the highest quarterback ratings. He's 11th at 59.8. Russell Wilson is at 60.8, and he's at the 10th spot. Prescott is 14th. Hurts is 27th. And guess who's balling in at number 12? Our guy, Taylor Heineke. So what that says is this division, there's a lot of parity. I know Dallas is hot and they're playing well right now. And I think, as I promised you guys, I told you, we're on pace. We kind of slow, but we start kicking in. And I think it's going to be a showdown for this division with us and Dallas. But I wanted you to think about that Heineke, this is all the quarterbacks right here, right now, today in the NFL. His QBR is 12th, which is a couple of slots behind Russell Wilson. Now, that's not to say pound for pound that any quarterback in our division is a Russell Wilson. That just lets you know right here, right now, today, we are just as productive as Russell Wilson is for his team. Okay? So hats off, again, great performance on the road. And again, subscribe, like, and share, and we'll be talking.